kids, let's recap what we've done. So we're working on narratives and we're working on character development, gentlemen in the back. So the first thing we did was we took our packet and we went through it and we picked out different pieces, whether it was hair or eyeballs or faces, and we created our character. Can everyone hold up the character they created? Okay, way to go. All right, what was in our talking bubble? What kind of things did we put in there? Anybody?
The name.
The name.
Hobbies.
Hobbies. What else? Everyone.
Where they work.
Where they work, if they have jobs. What else?
What they like and don't like.
What they like and don't like. So we really kind of, description maybe, we really kind of talked about all that and created our talking bubbles. Okay? After that, we looked at how to organize a narrative writing. I figured most of you had, right? So a storyboard is where it takes you a sequence of events, meaning this happened first, gentlemen, this happened first, that happened next, and then sequence of events. It goes in order, okay? So what we're going to kind of do today is create a storyboard for our narrative writing. We're not going to get it done today. We still have some steps we have to add in, but I'd like us to go ahead and take what we've done for the last day and move it up onto the storyboard, okay? Any questions so far?
Nope.
No questions so far? Okay. So this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to, the first thing I want us to do is I want us to talk about where we're at and share ideas. Then we're going to move to the storyboard and go ahead and I'll walk you through how we're going to do that. Anyone? Okay, why don't you guys go? And I know you guys had 2 people missing, so if you want to just talk about the characters, that's okay.
Okay. Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a camera person, and I like Disneyland. I go there to take pictures, and I like taking pictures. That's all there is on this.
Okay, can you hold up your character so everyone can see it?
Okay.
You guys see that? Look, let them see in the back.
In the back.
Okay.
I was born with no ears. I like to play baseball, but I do not like football. I race for Monster Energy. I hope my hobby is my job, and I'm a cool guy.
Nice. Okay. So who do we have? We have Griffin and Kyler, right? Okay. So why don't you do...
Which one do you want to read?
Awesome. And what is the problem that you guys discovered your characters had in the desert?
LJ broke his leg and he has a big race coming up.
Got it. So what was the solution that you guys had for that?
We made him a custom bike.
Nice. And so tomorrow we're going to work on those step-by-steps that go from the problem to the solution and see if we can fill in some of those gaps. Very cool. Who else wants to share up? In the face.
No one does.
I can appreciate that.
No one.
Okay. Does she have any hobbies or jobs? Do you remember? It's okay to look. She ice skates. She's a teacher that teaches kids to ice skate. Awesome. Does anyone want to read?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to read that one?
I can't really read it. So.
Okay. Well, what we can't read, we'll go ahead and ask her later when she gets here.
Hi, my name is Casey. I like to...
Now, Claire, did you notice that the second time around your voice was a little bit higher and you had a little bit more confidence, right? So here's what I want you to take from this. It's really important that you practice, okay, and you challenge yourself. All right, because you can do this. I think you're shy like I was when I was little, so it's easy not to want to talk in front of people. But you can totally do this, okay? We are going to work on going ahead and learning some talking techniques up there so that when you do speak in front of people, you don't have to be scared. There's some tricks I can show you that'll make it a little bit easier. We'll work on those tomorrow when you present. Okay, so the next thing first off, real fast, what was your setting?
Beach.
Okay, here's what I want you guys to do now. I want you to go ahead and go to a storyboard. Yeah, you can show that. Actually, real quick, Claire didn't show her character. Everyone take a look at Claire's character. Awesome. And this is Amber's character, real quick.
Whoa.
Okay, everyone quickly go to a storyboard and I'll tell you what we're going to do next. Okay, what do you guys notice on the storyboard?
Cameron.
Raise your hand. Tell me what you notice.
Cameron, you left your book.
What else do you guys notice?
You got a table up there.
Anything else?
Nope.
Do you guys have an idea of where your characters are going to go? it be important that your talking bubble gets attached to your character?
Yeah.
Why would that be important?
So we know
Claire,
So we know who they are.
who they are. Because we worked so hard on this character development, we want to make sure that we don't get our characters all mixed up. The characters, make sure everybody's character and talking bubble fits before you tape it down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that finished first.
No, I don't know.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and start taping that down. So there's your tape. Here's what I need now, my friends. We are going to take a look at our papers right here. Everyone eyeballs on me? Eyeballs on me. I'm not going to move on until I see everyone looking at me. Eyeballs. Okay, we're going to take this. And if you notice, what's similar? What's similar on our outline and note-taking versus the storyboard? The paper. What else?
It says setting.
Is there a setting on there? Oh, Amber said setting. That's a really good point. Is there setting on our storyboard?
Yeah.
Where? Where's the setting on our storyboard? Is there?
No.
How are we going to show the setting on our storyboard? Oh my goodness, that's going to be a problem. How are we going to do the setting?
I got an idea.
Travis.
We spell we spell out the problem at the beach.
That's one way we could do it. What other way are we going to do it? Andrew? And when we put our picture, could we put the,
Beach.
which is the,
Setting.
yeah, so we put the beach. Exactly. Exactly. So, what Cameron's talking about in his problem is you would draw the beach with the octopus in there, and then you have your setting. Okay, so we're going to actually draw in our setting. Can everyone point to where we're going to find the crayons and the pencils? Right over there.
Can we write it?
Is right what out there? For the thing, for the caption you can, but I want to see the picture too. But is stick figures okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Cactus, no? You're gonna label it, so it's not gonna be a really good deal, right? Because I'm gonna know what it is for the label. Now, should we be sharing crayons and pencils?
Yes.
So do I expect to see any argument about, they're not gonna let me share their blue?
No.
Okay. We're gonna work as a team even though I know we're in groups. Okay, if there's no questions, we're good? Go back to your group and go ahead and get started.
Okay, you guys work on. Okay, how about this?
Giant octopus.
How about are you guys good drawers? Well, I'm not really the best drawer, so how about? Well, I have a good idea for the problem and the solve, and how we're gonna solve it.
Okay.
So how about I? Okay, how about I work how the story goes and you guys do the picture. Does that sound good?
Good teamwork over here. Love that. Be on the motorcycle in the air.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the motorcycle in the
Let this like all the bright colors.
Okay. So I think you're in a smart spot in that you're starting that sand. That's cool. Well, you guys are here.
Okay.
Sometimes I do this. When someone
Who's going to be in here?
that's me.
You're actually in there? Okay. Now, am I going to know who me is? Or should we put a different label on there?
Penny.
Who is that? What's that
I put
person's
Penny.
character's name?
Penny.
Penny's right there?
I'm
Can we make that bigger? Because it's going to be hard to see it in the distance. Hey guys, that's one thing I didn't tell you. Make sure that your writing is big enough that you can see it from the back of the classroom. We good? Okay. Got all 4 of your characters in there?
No.
Okay. Those in there.
Come on. Can draw your character being stuck.
Okay, you got about 10 minutes, folks. Try to get to the solution. We're doing public speaking too, because there's one thing that we always want to do. We always want to be facing the audience. Okay? We never want to turn our back on the audience because it's kind of rude, right? So we always want the audience to be in and feeling comfortable looking at us and talking with us and asking us questions and giving us eye contact. And the real simple rule of thumb is make sure your shoulders are facing the audience. If you have your shoulders facing your audience, your head naturally aligns by your body, with the way your body works, straight ahead. So if I'm over here, my head's going to go that way naturally. I can force it over here, but if I'm already nervous and thinking, I'm going to start talking to the door. Okay, right? And that's not going to be very good because are you going to feel like I'm talking to you if I'm talking over there? Does Maddie even know I'm thinking about her and talking about her and I want her to pay attention? She doesn't because I'm not looking at her. My shoulders aren't forward, okay? So that's one thing I want you to work on when you're presenting today, what we've done today, okay? Shoulders to the audience. Now, the other thing I want you to think about, and I always teach the kids in 3 steps, is eye contact. And eye contact can be very scary. Because what happened if Maddie and I are like best friends in the whole wide world? Okay, we got plans to do a summer party. We're going to go play at recess and figure it out. We got all this going on, right? And I happen to be speaking and I look at Maddie and I start thinking about the slumber party and how she's my best friend and she smiles and I forget everything I was thinking of. Okay, because that happens sometimes. So what I want you to do this time is this. You're going to be having your poster and I want you, the first step is just to glance. Watch this. This is glancing. Glance and then look away and look at your poster and then glance a little bit and look away. That's glancing, okay? When you get your confidence up with glancing, what you're going to start doing is called scanning. Now, you won't get to the eye contact, you might. A lot of kids in 4th grade don't get to that until maybe towards the end of the year. But I want you to practice in the back of your brain when you're getting ready to present that you're thinking of those 3 things, okay? So, what's one thing we're going to work on today, though, when we share out? Yeah. Think about if you're going to glance, eye contact, or scanning or eye contact. Go.
Can you tell us what your character is? My character.
Okay.
Mine is a pro skateboarder. Mine's a sassy girl.
Okay.
Spencer. You're getting attacked by squids.
And octopuses.
Octopuses, okay. And it looks like you guys are still working on your solution.
Yeah, but our solution is a boat comes and saves us.
And sea lions.
I'm in it.
Okay, so it looks like you guys even got further on your solution. You got more details than the first time. See, that's really good. You guys work together that way.